What's up, y'all? Happy Saturday Morning Live, Season 8, Episode 14. Not ready for you yet. Okay. This wire's in the way. Hold on. No, I don't have anywhere to put it. I don't have a clip. Stay. What's up, stream? Sounded good? Okay, good. Just good to know. Is that GoPro running down there? The outside view is okay. Wow, knock on wood. Happy Easter weekend, everybody. So I clipped that. I see that we're spiking a little bit here. And I did not know that we had that shrill thing. So I'm just going to talk in a normal voice right here. I don't know if it was because I re-recorded it or what, but I'm going to try to turn down. There's a little bit of a sharp, that I heard anyway, a little bit of a sharp twang on the vocal. So I'm just going to talk about nonsense right here while I turn knobs until something happens. So I just adjusted that a significant amount in the world of micro dials. So I don't know what that did. If you will tell me right now, as a vocal check to try to get rid of that tang to it. I don't know what that dial, it says mic. That's it, like, but it's not the volume for the mic. It's not, it just says the mic. So I don't know. Let's do a quick 2 or 3 vocal check of Wes, since you're here, since you'll just do that. Nobody else, don't worry about it, just Wes. Well, unless somebody's still hearing a weird thing. Yeah, I'm working on that quote thing too. Volume went way down. Okay, so I guess that is the freaking volume. So we're going to turn that back up for just a second and see what happens. I turned this down a little bit. I'm not spiking. Yeah, I just spiked red a little bit there. So when I turned it back to where it was, plus a little bit, what happened that time? Did it go back up? Did it get shrilly again? Or I think the shrilly might be this middle knob. We're going to try that here in just a second. But it annoys me, and if it annoys me, it probably annoys other people. So right now we're back at where it's not spiking unless I talk really loud into it. So quick check there, and then we'll go to the middle knob. If it's still got that shrill tang to it, then just let me know, and I'll try the middle knob down. I think down is the answer. It's already pretty far down, though. Yeah, anything? I got Bueller. Sounds good to you now. There's no sharp tang. Okay, I'm going to turn this instrument down a little bit, even though I don't have instruments here. Yeah, and it's like almost all the way down now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk as I'm turning it down. 3, 2, 1. I am now turning that down just a little bit. It is all the way down. So I don't know what just happened there. It was only a little bit up anyway, so I don't know what would happen if we went all the way the other way, which I guess we can see. Instrument. That's probably for if I have a guitar plugged into the back of it. So I don't think that's really going to affect anything. That did nothing. Okay. I think that's for the instrument when you plug it into the back of it. All right. So we're just not even going to worry about that. And then volume here, I've learned it's not the actual volume. I guess maybe I turned a knob or something when I was moving it, because I move it back under the counter, Sunrise in the house. All right, so I'm gonna, what am I gonna do here? Let's see if I turn this volume button up. Nothing happens on my meter on the OBS, but I just turned the volume up to like directly halfway between down and up. It was at a quarter there. By the way, you might want to watch out for ear bubble spikes. I don't know what happened there, but it now is at 50%. And what does 50% do on the volume for the microphone itself? Who knows? I don't know. I guess I could put my own earphones in and talk, but didn't notice any difference there either. Okay, well, then we're going to leave it like this. If it doesn't have the tang, I'm going to knock it down on OBS just a hair little bit. So there we go. Okay. That should be good. I started to lose my voice the past couple of days. I don't know why the heck I did, but it's not good when you make videos, right? You're not supposed to. Kind of hard to make videos when you lose your voice. I guess I kind of edited videos, but when I hit a vocal range, my voice totally disappears. So it's like, it's back. I've completely lost that higher range. Don't know. So no singing in that note for a minute anyway. Discovered that 2 days ago when I started filming for different things. Only one knob seemed to do anything. Yeah, was that mic on top? Oh no, it keeps flashing red at me. That really irritates me though. I don't know why. Now I've got it on mono, and I've never done a 2-track layer. I don't know. I think that's if you have 2 people talking at the same time. I don't know. We're just gonna go with it. If anybody notices like when you eat sour candy, you know, that tang. Let me know in the comments. In the meantime, we'll get a symbol because we totally weren't symboled earlier. Lock force assemble! We stood up further. That may be good and bad. I think I've positioned them far enough away, though. I can barely even see him back there. Put red tape over the flashlight. That'll fix it 100%. It's very irritating, actually, because it keeps doing it. Let me turn this back down. Maybe that's it. I'm going to turn this all the way back down and see if it keeps flashing at me. Oh, look at that. Okay, the volume's up. It just flashed at me again. Screw you, Mike. Let's go through the comments. Say hey to everybody real quick. All right. I got a little desk cleaning that I got to do today because it's bad again. Nothing changed. Okay, well, we're gonna stop playing with Mike, and I'm gonna try to ignore the red flashy. Rune in the house as always. What's up? How are things over there? Did y'all's time change? Isn't it like around now? Something like that? You're caught up now? Or caught back up to normal, I think. Outlaw Nate G, what's up? Chevy Dude. What's up? Retired Butcher Boy. Anthony, good morning to you. Dana Reed, good morning. Ferrero, what's going on? Mr. T in the house. I don't feel sick otherwise. I have a sore throat. I kind of got sick off some food the other night and had one of those not fun nights where everything comes back up. So I'm attributing it to that. Oh. Kevin, what's up? Herdo, good morning. Kane, what's going on? Reese's is going back to the real chocolate. Really? Did they cave? I've kind of, the past few years, when did they start doing that? Because I never knew that they were, I figured something had changed because it was obviously not good. But it used to be like top tier candy and I could eat like a bunch of them. But now it's just like bags last me for a lot longer. I'm not going and grabbing them as quick as I was before. So I don't know. All I know is good, I hope. This after the great Kit Kat debacle. And that happened over in like London somewhere, right? Y'all crazy over there. What's up, Nixon? Yeah. Tell knows not to mess with my knobs. I let her push a button on something once. Can't remember what that was. Was it that? No, what was that? I can't remember what it was. The Stream Deck, I guess. She's like, I want to push that button. I was like, well, we're not live, so it's not going to do anything. What's up, Steven's ass? Wild Bill, what's up? Miko, good morning. The pollen, yeah. Joust, you're on the road. Be careful. GK, man. Hey, I didn't say hey to you. Well, I agree. I mean, they're not great. They're not good. So, have y'all tried Beasts? Not that push that, but have y'all tried Beasts chocolate? None of them are great. Reese's was top tier, of course, for the longest time, but still could have been better. To me, anyway. Not necessarily go full dark chocolate, but like go a little bit more darker than the milk chocolate that you use prior to you screwing around and getting rid of it completely. I'm gonna need this cable on it, man. Dark or a little bit darker, not full on dark, because I know they probably made a dark chocolate version. It wouldn't work, but maybe it just a little bit more in the batch. Like, hey, throw a little dark chocolate in the mix. See what happens. What's up, Fred? Just idols out there forever. I don't know why, because they're there. Somebody's there. My nose is itching so bad. I think it's a combination of pollen and me having not a fun day the other day. Because I can't remember what kind of lemon butter. God, had artichokes and the lemon butter got to me. Uh, anyway, how's y'all's weekend? How was y'all's Good Friday? And are you going to do Easter things? Anything? We do have Easter eggs up front. Uh, Not necessarily for any reason, but other than that, we didn't even have like literally put out Easter this morning. Went in the back and I was like, we do have a big bag of Easter stuff. Not really a big bag, but we do have Easter gnome. The gnome would like to come out for Easter. Where's the gnome? Um, not have. And we've got a full-on outside camera too now, or screen anyway. But what I'm looking for is let's jump over here real quick and add in a camera. Well, no, 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 yeah, right there. Which way are we wanting to look? Oh, well, I already have that screen. Get out of the studio mode. What's wrong with you? Why is it wobbling? Is the truck vibrating the ground causing that to wobble? It's going in and out. Do y'all see that too? wonder if that's that truck doing that. Bet it is. Huh. Let's see when the truck moves if the screen will stop wobbling. That's right. It's really wobbly. I don't know why, because it's sitting in the same. There's nothing touching. It's just literally not touching. Oh, I can turn this on too. Lock force second light on. It's got to be the truck there. That's funny. When he turned his in the past, he had some big drivers. It doesn't happen that often. Yeah, it still does happen. Come to think about it. But the cleaners next door will. I think it's the truck. That's funny. Yeah, last week it was like for an hour, wasn't it? I had to go make them keys for a. Oh, Mount Boxmore killer. Smoosher upper. Baler. Thank you, Jason. A cardboard baler. One place I'm absolutely not concerned about going during summertime. Like, yeah, I'll come. What are you two doing? Oh, my God. There was almost an accident. A white truck almost hit that other white truck, and then it would have been like a white truck on white truck collision. But, that's funny. We'll come back to that screen when he drives off and see what happens. For right now, we know that it wobbles. It's getting to me a little bit. Weevil. I don't know why he wouldn't just go to another place. I don't know why he wouldn't just deliver it, because the van's there, so they're there. Yeah, let's pull this up. Nope, that's not a good one. Let's pull the other camera up. So you're gonna. Don't worry about that sign in front of you parked up. We in the big city from the country. We can go just wherever. Don't matter. Yeah, 100%. 100%. That's the game we play here in Fondren. Is it Madison, or is it Rankin, or is it Hines County? Is there any events going on? Hey, is there any events going on today? I don't think so. Nice day though. Can't see it wobbling as much in the screen. Hold on, let's expand this. We'll see if it's still wobbling. Transform. Thank you. Yep, still wobbly. He's out there watching live. We determined that. It's like I'm waiting for an opportune time. Cisco bought out. Yes, who did Cisco buy out? Maybe a customer. Probably not that. What's up, Black Laser? I just saw that new toy you got. Cool. Cool. Got you a van. Ooh, got you an equipped van. Okay, you're not. Good call on backing out. Thank you for that. Don't park in that next. They're gonna take up 2 spots. Oh, yeah. You couldn't have parked there with that. Oh my God. He would have literally have been blocking the road if he would have left his truck right there. So good job realizing that. That was not a good. Could not have been a good situation. Yeah, go up a tire size. You should be able to go up one tire size. It'll look better and handle much better. Mm, mm, mm. Perfect. I guess that means he's there. Rude. I have to go somewhat clean my desk. You know, I don't have, do I? You know, I didn't. We discovered last week that the pluggy any things were working again. So we're gonna see if we can pull up an even more extra camera on the workbench side. Everything's working. It's amazing. Volume working too?
Hey,
Hey,
I need a duplicate, please.
just one?
Yes, sir.
Brass or any other colors?
Brass is fine.
Okay.
Nice DR open on Saturday.
All right. Yeah, y'all missed the compliment. Y'all are good. Or he asked if that was my wife that he comes to, and I said, yeah, and he said, y'all are good. Phew. Dang it. He'll say, oh, we got a rider trying to do a thing. It's what I call the dance of the trucks. The dance of the trucks. The dance of the trucks. I'll be right back. I'm going to get a sip of Coke. Coca-Cola. All of Gumby. We burn up. They burn up one of our ladder trucks last week. I don't know how. But they managed to burn it up. Well, doesn't sound cheap. Doesn't sound cheap at all. These things are like $1 million plus. Going back and forth between coffee and Coke. Let me go plug in my. That's what I needed this for. Let's go plug in the workbench. No way. That's going to be wicked if it actually works. We still wobbly? This truck's idling different. See if it's still wobbly. And this. Oh, not that one. This one. What option am I looking for? Thank you. Transform. Transform. Still wobbly. I'm holding my hands in the air to make sure I'm not touching that. It's just crazy. Okay, let's go back down. Ah. The hell? J-Bot, that's mean. Why is J-Bot being so mean? Thought he was just being mean to me. Do you need any more defiant knobs? No, I'll pass. You know, I noticed something that defiant latches, deadbolt latches, are almost exactly identical to LSDA's latches. No. Sorry, my bad. They're almost identical. I think they are identical to Schlage J series. Probably the same thing, just rebranded. Because I had a broken J series, but it was not. That was when it actually said Master by Dexter. So that was when they originally started. You can kind of date it that way. Because then they completely stopped branding the latches, I think. Okay. Calm down, J-Bot. Don't make me push a button and stop you. Let's check the camera and see if it works. Look, cry about my workbench. Oh my god. Yeah, so I'm kind of out of room over there, y'all. We better do something about that. I at least need a little bit of an area to, like rekey stuff. So we are at a weird crossroads right now, y'all, with, well, we actually, before we go over there though, I wanna wait till the sunrise guy leaves and pull that camera up just to see. That way when he leaves, we can have that full screen. So he's unloading now. I'm gonna tell him how long he'll sit there when he gets done though. Yeah, it looks like I'm gonna have to stop J-Bot. At least it's not firing off like it did that one time to every message. I was kind of crazy. I mean, y'all are the ones starting it, so. Whatever y'all have between you and J-Bot is between y'all. So as soon as he drives off. Is he unloaded yet? I wonder what the rider truck is, because it's a thermo truck too. I wonder if they got the alcohol sales shipments straightened out yet. I know everybody's suing them right now. That's going to be awkward. One place you can get your alcohol from, and you got a lawsuit against them. Yeah, I think it did. I don't know how the workbench ended up that way, but there's a lot of like I've thrown cylinders over there. I'm like, okay, if I make keys for these, I can stick them aside. I've got them sitting in various places, so I do need to combine those. And I thought I had a 9 square that I have not filled up yet, but I guess I did fill it up. I've got a small parts bin over there, but I don't really need a small parts bin. I need another couple of the, like, one day I'm going to reach the point where I have enough of those Craftsman 9-drawer bins, like this. Oh, dog. Hey, puppy. There. Where's it? All right, we gotta see what's going on out there. Is there a dog in that car? Window's cracked. Guess there is. How long you been gone for? Oh, he's just getting a cake, I guess. What's going on across the street? I hear some yelling. Maybe it's coming from the back of the truck. There's no way to like quickly go up to the size here, so dude, you better not leave your dog gone for very long. Yeah, see, lock and key. Good. We do not. No, sir, we do not. Uh-huh. Yeah, there is a dog in that car. Yeah, the dog. If they went to the coffee shop is dog friendly. So I don't know why they would have not taken their dog to the coffee shop. Okay. We haven't been here long. Heard a siren just kick off. I guess I just pulled up. Workbench time, huh? Ugh. I don't even want to do that. She shot. Okay, she can hear the dog. Sounds like a Yorkie. Throw him through the window. There goes the fire truck. It can be very entertaining. Everybody's like, you should do it live. I can, like during the day. I, no, I don't know. I hope Sunrise Management doesn't see this live, right? It's not my fault. I'm doing the same thing I do every Saturday. Henry has been coming up to work every day this week. He has become the new, establishing himself as the new strip dog. This is called the Fonder and Strip, the strip dog. The Fonder and Strip dog. The sidewalk is becoming his. Except for that big ass pit bull that comes by here with an equally big ass owner. But Yeah, that dog was crazy big. We wouldn't let Henry come out. Henry comes out and plays a little bit with Gonzo, but the pet's like. It's talking on the earbud, I guess. Let's see what it is. Let's see what kind of food they get me. Nope, nope, wrong one. Let's see what kind of food they got. Oh, that was book. Some rice. Is that rice? Flour or rice? Some kind of fruit or veggie. Yes. I don't have I don't think I can switch to like a telescopic view on this. You know what? Let's try something. Let's try something. Let's fit this back to screen. Go back. Yeah. Then let's go here. Or not. Or not. Okay, let's go here. Nah, that's really not going to help anything. That GoPro doesn't have a telephoto option for it. You know, I should really try to get my latest one. I bet I could do all sorts of stuff with that. If y'all are talking to each other, neither one of y'all are taking these spots. Y'all go find somewhere else. Okay, before I go to my workbench, we have to do this. We had to wait for this and that, so I guess the workbench will be the latter half of live. What is the third sign holder without a sign on it? Oh, outside? They all have they all have things on them. It was probably flat and you couldn't see it. That is the shoe dudes. Oh yeah, it's got one. Well, it's supposed to have one, but yeah, it doesn't look like it has one, does it? Yeah, it's halfway down. That one, it's there, but it's like halfway down. You can barely see it, and the way it's angled right now it's there though. He was having trouble with them staying on, so he borrowed some screws from me. But yeah, it's there. No, I don't want the event. Why are you loading the event? Where'd y'all just go? Better just be dropping shit off. See, Madison's still out there too. All that nice cool air just whooshing it. I guess it was cooler outside because it's not really hot today. But I would think during the summertime they would close it even if we saw a beer dude like had cases of what was it? Michelob Ultra, Michelob Light, one of the two. Literally sitting on his little tailgate. Beep. Traffic backs up, like, and there's this dude in a pickup truck who pulled up. Literally, all he had to do was reach out, grab it, and put it in his truck, and then keep driving. I was like, bro. But the beer dude in the meantime was delivering inside the restaurant. Like, yeah, you're gonna do that in one particular spot or another, and it's gonna be all over. If you're gonna get all your kegs stolen and everything. Certainly hope y'all are coming back. I mean, it is a 15-minute sign there. So maybe they're just unloading. Well, I hope people are respectful today. Oh, here we go. Here we go, y'all. What we've all been waiting for. No, wrong screen. We need the front screen, don't we? Nope, wrong front. Front south. There we go. They're probably not coming back. Looks like a birthday party. You bet it still wobbles? Okay. Has it wobbled before? We never really opened it up full screen lately. Well, you know, he did sit there for a minute before. He may be sitting there for another 30 minutes after. Maybe it just always wobbled and it was always in a smaller screen. Seriously weird. Come on, dude. Go. Go. There you go. There we go. It wobbled differently though. But we got another truck over there, y'all. We still got a rider truck out there. But it did change a little bit. Like it was going weeble wobble this way, and then it kind of tightened up just a little bit. But yeah, maybe it's just the camera. Okay, off that subject. Let's move you up. You over here. Actually, let's go ahead and bounce over to the dam. Oh, mobile comment section as well. Go ahead and pull that up. We got to clear a path big enough for me to rekey some cylinders. It's a new iPhone feature. Thank you. Yeah. What the heck? You need new brakes or something, man. I can't say much because mine squeak a little bit too, but that was sounding kind of bad. Thank you for coming back to move your vehicle. Yeah, okay. Moment of truth. No, still wobbles. Oh, careful backing out there, bro. Oh, what? I was about to rant about something. No, AC's. No, no. What was I gonna rant about? Schlage deadbolt latches. Schlage deadbolt latches. They cost as much as the deadbolt. Used to could get replacements for like $15-ish. They're 100%. Ooh, crunch. Did you just crunch your car that bad? Oh, that would have been a great one. Yeah, you just crunched your car. Where are you going? Are y'all going to the shoe shop? Nope, you're not. Wes saw a good one the other day. They said it folded the whole front of their car in a little bit. I've seen it. I've seen it. It's hilarious. The ones that get me are the ones that don't even look at their vehicle. They just get out and they're like, walk off like nothing happened. Don't even glance to see what happened to their car. All right, now we're going over to the workbench. I'm going to give up on my parking spot. It was a Beamer. I'm giving up. I'm giving up trying to guard it. So we're going to go do a little lucky work. We got to do luck work, right? Microphone shift from the desk cam to the work cam. Hold on. We need to pull up we need to get the outside camera up too. Let's bring in that camera. Drop it off in a corner that is not really. Squeeze it. Where can we squeeze it? Like, this is a tool bin. This is kind of stacked up. That is not rustling L4s, I don't think. So we're just gonna. So when I'm throwing stuff, I'm throwing it into the scrap bin right there. So we're just gonna hide it. We're gonna plop it right there. Or actually, no, because once I leave here, bye. And switch to that microphone in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I'm now speaking to you from that microphone. I can actually use this camera to keep up as well, so I don't have to rely on the delay. So let me go ahead and pull the camera up as well. Yep. I don't have anywhere to put this though. Where can I put this? Shit, I don't really have anywhere to put this. I guess right here maybe. Yeah, there we go. All right, do volume check, and we'll get started. Let's go ahead and move this. I was got a lot of sergeant cylinders in this little guy. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one's in pretty good shape. It could be considered new. 5 of them. I had to do some switchy with some cores because one of these guys is bad. This can go. Well, they're about to walk off too. You're gonna be pissing Victor off left and right. Got a little ding in the top there, but that's in almost fairly good condition. This one is not, though. And I just replaced this guy with one that was in a lot better condition, and he got it for like half off, so it was a good deal for that customer. But obviously this core has been replaced at some point in time with a dark bronze core. So this one is just going to end up being like scrap, honestly, or I can probably just throw it in a giveaway. But it would require some work to make work. You know what? I know it's in bad condition. I'm actually going to keep this though, so sorry about that, whoever ends up getting it. Because these little cams are, you know what, that cam's got 20 years of wear on it. And you know what, I'm just going to put this in a giveaway. Screw it. Let's put these back. Somebody can screw around with this. I know it's only 5 pin because one of the chambers is, the last chamber is in really bad condition last time I opened it up. Okay, Jason. Okay, flathead screws. the best of the mortise cylinder screws was always flathead, right? Yep, screw, just so you don't get hit by another lock and bent. I'm going to toss that in a giveaway right now before I change my mind. Have fun with that. This will get refurbished and put into that bin. This just needed more keys made and put in a cheap bin. Basically, like these guys, I had somebody bring one in yesterday that was just in horrible condition. So instead of, I'll just grab one of these brand new ones. I take these off by the dozens every month, switching them out with regular cylinders. This guy I know is bad. Actually, this could make good ammo. Let's check it in regret. Oh, good one. That was a very good one. We're going to make that into ammo. And these are probably just going to get either keyed up or put into, well, right now I'm just going to put them all in the bin that I have over here. I did that video on these guys. Did not make keys for them though. Again, use it for just a cheap giveaway. Not giveaway, but just like for like replacement where I don't want to screw around with trying to make it work. I don't know the status of these. We're so screwed on finishes, y'all. We have it was black, so you have the old satiny bronze Vista wall use, and they went to this. The spacer rings look like that, and now we've got black on top of it. So, I guess having the various finishes, if I do have to switch like for like, then it's like whatever. We'll just go ahead. Oh, that did not have any pins in it. Why not? Why not? Or if I just don't feel like rekeying, I'm in a hurry and somebody comes in and comes like, hey, I need you to rekey these. I can be like, here, just switch them out. So we'll do actual locksmith work here. What was that? 26843. Let's see how bad off it is. 2, 6, 8. Oh, it's starting to poke up a little bit there. What did I say? 4, 3. 4, 3. Oh, that last one's poking up a lot. It's a little sticky. It's a little rough. Hold on. I think they're picking up clothes. Torx 9. What is Torx 9? Schlag. Well, I know what is Torx. Schlag. We're very impressed by your motorcycle skills. dropping down works better. Same way for old bald ones. Never to go green, go silver. Yeah. Where's my blanks? Where is my shim? I did not add shims to my last order, and I'm running pretty low on them. Yeah, but I don't like how Slade only has the one screw. I just don't like one screw things like that. What was this? 26843. We'll start off with the regular green and drop down. How about that? 2, 6. That is not a 6. 2, 6. 8, 4, 3. Did not check. You did not check for the upper chambers, Jason. You gotta check. These aren't master keyed. I can promise you that. The fine folks at Adam's Right don't master key stuff. I don't think they do. They may, but you don't really. It's not really common to go, hey, Adam's Right. Can you build a master key system for me? Alright, let's go ahead and put that back on with these screws. Where's my electric screwdriver? At least get some screws back to where they're supposed to be, alright? I'm going to go brush this real quick. Hold on. I'll be right back. I'm not going to move the camera, but... That makes me feel better. I also need to totally empty these cans. So this will give me a good reason to do that. Where are some screws? This them? It is now. Hey, whoa. Where's the... Oh, shut up. Where'd the keys go? What's going on? Oh, you're not jamming out. Ah, the fine quality of... Yo. Yep. Okay, I'm back. I was talking into that mic, not thinking, and this started smoothing out a little bit, so. But not really good enough to confidently resell. I have a feeling on these we're going to have to do that file trick to the back of it, or just maybe change out the top pins. I don't know. That's just terrible. You can expect to replace these faster than you did the other ones. I mean, these were really terrible, but there's something to be said for how terrible these are, and they're using the more expensive materials. That's crazy. Maybe if one of those people that we recognize as a regular scammer comes in, we'll sell them to them. Hey, here you go. This will make you look even better in the eyes of your customers. We had I was thinking about excavating the cylinder from this guy because this is a compressible. And the latch, because it's pretty scratched up, but I don't know, we'll try this. Nope. Let's try one of these things. One of these funny things. Ooh. Nope. Worth a little bit of time to be able to reuse the cylinder. Nope. Let's try one of these. Oh, it's thicker. I used a particular tubular, that doesn't go there, tubular pick the other day, and I really tried for like 5 minutes to try to get it to open the tubular lock that was brought in, and it was actually on a Liberty gun box type thing, and that tubular pick didn't work, so I had to use my old one. Not sure why. Maybe it's just the feel. Where are all my tension wrenches? Don't know what the deal was there, but it sure wouldn't work for me. Oh, look at that. Okay. I'll turn the film there. Damn it. Let him out. This is one of those that doesn't want to come out without pushing it down. Got you a good cylinder there, Jason. And we can unscrew these screws. I think everything else is going to be trash on this one. The latch, maybe. Don't know if I would necessarily resaw it, but it still works. And I guess it works better than a broken one would, right? So garbage, garbage, garbage. This would be garbage, or not garbage, you know what I mean. Scrap. Screws. I'm gonna put the screws up. because we're trying to clean the bench. We're not trying to bring screws back, right? I'm just going to put this in that Sergeant bin.
Oh, thank you.
Hey.
Keys. Can I have one? Can I have one of these?
Nope, can't have them. They're for sale.
Can I buy one?
$2 and $3.75.
Oh, please. There's nothing you need a key for. I want. It's a fancy key. I want it. Thank you, Mama.
Come in here, knocking on my counter. Jeez. Like a fucking customer. I do need to put that guy back together. And this can go here. Choop. That can go back over here. You know what? Go, get back out of there. All right. This good lock or latch. Looks like it is. Yep. Okay. So you don't need to be here for sure. This is where I kind of get into a quandary, basing it on 2071, you know. What I really use the most of. Where can this guy go? Boop, 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 boop. We need a hook, how about, sorry, yeah, right there. Latch, go put the latch back. We're getting there. Let me check this in regrads. A little too tight for regrads, so that'll go in scrap. Where is my scrap bin? Hold on, let me find my. Here it is. Scrap. Basically, scrap that. I'm going to strip that down and pull those pins out. I mean, I guess I could do that now. And this becomes a little solid block of aluminum. So we'll do that now. How about that? Let's salvage the screws. Boop, boop. Yep. Looks like I got some brand new Schlage divots there. I'm going to put those in the Schlage divot area. Schlage divot area. Hey. Mortise screws. Hey. Cam, sis. Don't do that. Just a reminder, I'm only stripping this for recycling purposes. It usually takes just a second to drop all the pins out. And it adds to the aluminum weight, which is nothing already. So, yes, it's a total waste of time to do this, but whatever. All right, get out of there. So now you're all aluminum, and I think you're actually just pot metal. Okay, go up. I think the shoe dude's left. So that went into the pot metal in the aluminum section. That is going to be aluminum as well. Never know about peeling the face on that. I think these are easier to do. But this is kind of aluminum in itself. This is not really brass. That's, I've always felt like that's like aluminum itself. What's going on out here? Yeah, she did left. D1s. The D1 kids. Who are you? Back on the desk mic here. I remembered to change it.
Right, this basically, let's say they are going 300.
On those mortar cylinders, probably the springs and the top ends. I don't know. There's some events going on out there. Yeah, he did leave. Whoops. Sorry. Going back to the workbench. Okay, and switching back to the microphone. Going back to the microphone, more importantly. All right, where were we? The Baldwin key is still good shape. Baldwin. Throw it over there. That is a wicked bidding. 599,963. 598,963. 598,965. And that is F-E. I don't have a bin over here for. I do not. Do I? No, I don't. Because E is pretty rare nowadays. I'll find something to do with that. So I'm going to dupe. Where'd you come from? Schleg. Right there. Replacement cylinder. That was a smart key. Peel that too and go for aluminum. That's a good plug. That goes back in my plug slot over there. Scrap. Hold on. You know what? That doesn't even magnetize anyway, so those can just go straight in without the cam. The cam is what'll get you caught up by the recycler. Oh, that's not all aluminum. Hold on, let me go up front and glare at these people. I think that's gonna be cleaner's pickup though. This is out of a thumb turn old Star Wheel gear deadbolt, and I was like, you know, that might make a good follower or something. So I've kept it around ever since because it's a little bit. Is it the same size as this? It's a little bit bigger, slightly larger. I don't know. Yeah, that could probably, I know where I'm going to put this. I've got a brass and bits and bobs container right here. That's a perfect place because it's definitely a brass bits and bobs. Hey, keys. We'll deal with the rings on those later. We got a blank key right there. Let's put that right up there. Slag. Doop, salvage parts. Put this back over here. Bit. Scrap. Bit. Something hit the ground. That is it's an old Westlock core housing, which I don't really need the housing anymore. I kept the core for decoding. That is one of those followers out of a Bobby Keys pin thing. This right here. Nope. Followers. That's a big old follower. Sharpies. We are getting to the perfect slag, perfect area, slag latch. Where I have plenty of room to rekey stuff. Slag cylinder that does not fit that key. Why do you not fit that key? I guess my intent there was to key it up. I guess we'll key it up. In an effort. Oh, there's another of that. There's another slag. That is a slag pin, and that is a slag doodad right there. Soup. Nope. Soup. I think we're going to call scrap on the cap. Looks kind of rough. And that is a quick set interior, so we can plot that in the quick set thing here. Yeah. And any of these clips are probably bent. This one even looks bent. I'm going to go ahead and throw the clips away on presumption that some of them probably came off of these, so they may not be bent, but we're going to presume they're bent. That's okay. There's a good Yale cam, and there's a good different cam there. This cam I don't care about. This cam I do care about. Schlag. There's a best doodad, and there's another quick set. We can throw that in there. Hey. And quick set. Quick set. Hey, look at that. Okay, I think we're done with the quick set. Let's go back to the mortise cylinder screws. No, let's get rid of these in my hand first. Joop. Yep. This is pointless. Everything that's not really important to be here. This one is though. Oh, there's a shim. This is where you reclaim schlims, right? Doing this very thing. And plug. Some of these are only for the electric driver. What is that? It's rusty, whatever it is. I can't even read the number on it. Eighth? No, it can't be 1/8 inch. 1/16 inch. Which is actually a little bitty fella. Should be held separately from its friends because it's... what are you beeping at me for? Well, that looks like a worn clip. Oh, what's the sergeant cylinder? That plug needs to go with those other plugs. I have an LA over here. LA, don't have it. I think this is yeah, it is LA. Let me verify it real quick. It is indeed an LA, so I'm going to shove it in the LA bag. So one beauty of Sargent mortar cylinders is you can just order plugs. Still don't know what to do with this yet, so I'm just toting it around with me. But we're getting there. We're getting there. We're going to rekey that just to throw in the bin. Yeah. Yeah. Really, it's kind of a tool situation that is driving me crazy. Really, the tool part of it. The tool organization. Alright, D1 goes there. There is a quick set blank. I can go hanging up there. Miscellaneous cams. Corbin Russ one right there. This is probably a Corbin Russ one. That's definitely a Corbin Russ one. That's definitely already a Corbin Russ one. Except I have a different bin for that. Don't ask why. I mean, you could ask why, but it's kind of pointless, right? That's worn down to brass. So that'll just be put there. Whoosh out. We'll donate a straw back to you. And see what was in this box. What's in this box? Nothing's in this box. So that box is going to be put over here for now. Nothing's in this either, so we can go ahead and move it out of the way. Get rid of some of these empty things on the desk that are really just not necessary to be here. Scrap. What are we going to do with that? We're just going to put it over here with the plugs for now. This guy, where did that come off of? Oh, but I have a bin. Oh, but I have a bin for these. Get it out of my hand, right? This is a nice cap. Nice. Nice cap right there. I think it's a Schlage, too. Yeah, no. No. It's not Schlage's. It's that one. Alright, now inspect for minor. So let's go back a little bit here. We'll zoom in here. Zoom in a little bit there. Everything okay on the stream? Yeah, those are the long XL blanks. Which probably I was going through trying to figure out the issues that we were having with the XL security key blanks, and probably had them out trying to figure out why we were having issues with it. So that's more than likely what that is. I can use you in a second, can I? Alright, so aside from this, we'll keep you out. Nixon, you sent me that one, thank you. As I recall, I'm missing a few of these in my truck. Like, they kind of slip down and disappear really easily. So, by my count, I've counted at least 7 or 8 of these in here. I think we can go ahead and take 1 or 2 out to the truck until they show up. There's a fairly new one right there. I've been missing you. I want to start using you again. Let's see. Yeah, I've been missing you too. We'll put you over here. Hang you up in the plier section. Desktop. There's another fairly new one. We'll go ahead and reclaim both of y'all for the truck. These should all be broken picks. Yep. What is this little guy doing down here? Ooh. Oh, you're broken. No wonder. Here's the cap for one of you stupid ass clowns. It's one of those that's in my truck missing a cap. Another one of these with the sergeant slit. Good to keep those out. Yep. Drill bits. We can put these drill bits back in here. What is in this? What incarnation is in this bin? That's what I want to know. A whole bunch of stuff. A whole bunch of random stuff. even pipe cutting things. Oh, a plug. Oh, Corbin plug. We're going to keep that out into our plug section there. Oh, I got it. That's a latch. Come out. There's a GoPro screw. Oh, that's just a wild bin, isn't it? I see why. We're just going to move you over to here. Well, for those wondering, the last time we did this, by the way, so I'd moved the stuff over there, and I have since. There's still tools in this. I still haven't utilized either one of those yet. Hopefully that didn't just freeze the stream, but yes, it's not, the stuff that was there is not there anymore for the most part. This is actually I always thought, you know, it's the hollowers came in a hollower. It's bigger than anything you really need. So, just in case you need it. GoPro mount, truck. We're gonna go ahead and leave this one here. It kind of looks ready to me. And truck scrap. Last thing we'll do is that. Quick set cap. Okay, tailpiece. These are those oddball tailpieces, which I have an oddball key and knob tailpiece section there. I name it KIK oddball. Weirdly enough. That screw is pretty stripped out. We're going to get rid of that. Yeah, that can go there. All right, reclamation of the shims, and we are done after we sweep off the brass. Yay. Okay, really need to buy another pack of shims. 100%. Best. I do, but that's what that other small container is for, with all the pull-out drawers is for best. It's going to be turned into, oh, there's two more right there. Best. Storage. Garbage. Really rough shims, but take what you can get, all right? And I think that's enough of the reclamation. Everything else is just Ray. There's a Lishy wrench. Oh, there's a nice shim though. Yep, we're at scrap point, y'all. Okay, I got a garbage can here. And a garbage can, I can go in the garbage can there. This is gonna go up front. Once again, we're cleaned off for another month or so. And yeah, there is a lot of metal going into this, but whenever I go for recycling, I'm going to be running a magnet over it anyway. All right, saw pin. For you impatient people, that pen could save me a lot of time one day. That's too short to do anything with. Beautiful. Add another layer down. We'll peel this layer up. Wait, that's a Schleg one. I don't know why I'm throwing it in there. Back up. Yes, it is. Jason, what's wrong with you? It's because it's double-ended. Then it's fatter than a normal pen. Hey. Hey, what you do with this? Hey, this is gonna go over in the cutting, banging, tearing up things area. So now that's going to sit right there. Oh, that's where that went. I can't really do anything about that. Let's just kind of do. Perfect. I'm going to go dump it, and we're done. Let me lay another layer. We will do a blue layer right about here. I spy another shim that just popped up. I spy another shim. What are you doing under there? Oh, that's a brand new one too. Son of a bitch. Well, not brand new, but pretty new. Layer me down. Oh. Layer me down. Boop. Oh, that's horrible. Terrible perforations. I'm going to fold this one. All right, I'm good to go. We're good to go. What am I going to do with all those? No idea. No idea. Y'all were talking about simplexes earlier, weren't you? You know what that's from? I know a few people know what it's from, but... drain them to the last drop. Don't be fucking horseplaying in front of this store. I know, right? Beautiful. Yeah, Jay would know. It's the 900 series, the little Roman numeral one. It's that one. It does, it's the, when you turn the thumb turn. This, beep, 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 beep. It's the back plate on the inside of a 900. Which is amazing that they still have not changed that thumb turn. Even after all the ADA type stuff. Still uses the same size thumb turn. Did J-Bot calm down? Or did y'all just stop messing with him? I hadn't been paying attention. Don't forget those on the wooden part on the left. Ew. Ooh. What the heck's going on there? It feels crunchy thing. Crunchy. Crunchy. Well, it's definitely not this key because it's on my own. It's master key too. Get in there. Trying to mess up my clean workbench. Sprang. Oh, it is master key. Sprang. Oh shit, they all just sprang out. Get back in there. We've had a lot of obligatory sirens today, have we not? The last chamber was master key too. I should just find a spring on my bench here. I just swept a whole bunch of them into the thing. That is not that size top pin. Yee. That is a bottom pin. Try 3. Alright, LSDA is not known for them being exact on the shutting numbers. Let's see if it is. Okay, so that would be a 4. The only problem with this follower is you can't remember which end's which. I just realized that's why I stopped using this follower. Yep, 5, 7. Ooh, 1. Nope, 2. I was gonna say 2. That means this one's 2. And looks like 6. And 6 again. Well, at least their numbers match up right. Alright, 50-50, huh? They think it works until you put this on, then you're like, wait a minute, this ain't right. Something's wrong. Jason used a follower that doesn't have a notch on either side and looks just like on both sides. And he mixed up which was the front and which was the back. Yep. We're going to assume he's right though, because it works. Alright, so we're going to yoink this guy down. And put him back up, and we're done cleaning the workbench. Even keyed up a couple of cylinders, right? Let's kind of spread this back out here, over here. We got all the stuff we need. Alright, this guy and this guy will go to the truck. This guy goes here. Back here is not really... Let's move. Make sure that didn't freeze the camera. Froze it for a second. Obviously. Did it come back though? Yes, it did come back. Whoa. Whoa. I'm not going to worry about that right now. Or that. And this will go with this. We'll figure out the scrap situation there. Yay! Let's put you back. Just like you're supposed to be. I don't like this. Is actually a beaten and whacking on screwdriver. It belongs over near the vise area. Okay, we're good. All right, let's pull the mobile comments down, shift back to the front mic, and wrap up today's festivities. Hey! Well, happy Easter, everybody. Thanks for being here today. I'll go ahead and get disassembled. Let me settle in here. Wash my little fingers off. Oh, shit. No. No. What's going on out front? Did we look? So we already saw what's going on out front. Gotta look again. Candy corn is training for a ninja fight. I like candy corn. I don't like a lot of it, but I'm okay with candy corn. I've always been okay with candy corn. I admit it's a trash candy overall, right? But that doesn't mean you can't like it. It's a trash candy, but why does candy corn have to do with Easter? By the way, candy corn's Halloween, not Easter. Do you get? I guess candy corn would be an Easter thing too. Is it? I mean, I know it's Halloween, but candy corn on Easter. That doesn't make any sense. J-Bot, you're crazy. You're crazy. You love candy corn? I've always been fine with it. Yeah, not too much. I mean, I wouldn't be eating like, yeah, that's why it's so dang sugary. But I'm okay with it in small amounts. I guess J-Bot just wasn't gonna reply to me. Because I did say sub J-Bot. I don't know if I replied for the candy corn and ninjas. You like it mixed with, oh, like a trail mix type situation? Yeah, I like custom trail mix. I eat raisins, but I don't like a lot of raisins. So like I like Raisin Bran, but I wish they'd make it like, instead of a full 2 scoops, I wish they'd make it like, it's just a quarter scoop. Because I like it so I always have to like pick out a lot of the raisins. I would eat trail mix that has like 5% raisin in it. And yes, candy corn would be good in there too. And nuts, obviously. Whenever I hear nuts, it sounds like a trail mix. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Anyway, let's go ahead and get disassembled, y'all. Turn off this for a minute. See all these fools pulling in and out. I appreciate everybody for being here today. Locksmith, disassemble! But I know that a lot of y'all have other stuff you got to do. I have other stuff I got to do as well. That hurts a little bit. It's trying to come back, but I've got some filming that I got to do before I get out of here today. So we'll just whoosh right along, huh? That was me type. Okay. Oh. Okay. Fine. I won't be that way. Just, I won't do that anymore. Where are you going, girl? A lot of people are picking up from the bakery today. Imagine this is one of their more popular days. You are not going to the bakery. You little girl. I guess there's some kind of event going on up the street. But, oh, I need to pull that damn 15-minute sign down too, don't I? Shit, I'm gonna go back out there and do that right now. But y'all have a great one. She's already off down the street, so Frank can't yell at her. But happy Easter to everybody. Hope y'all have a great one. I'm gonna go pull my 15-minute sign down because that's what I do when somebody takes one spot and disappears. Now the shoe shop's gone. No, wait, he's gone. He left. He left. So, we're out. We're not even on the end screen. End screen. Happy Easter, everybody.